Hello, everybody. That music needs to go away. Hello, everybody. This is Halzikar, the Black Pants Legion. Thank you all for being here tonight. I know full well that some of you folks were in here looking for floor nachos, floor pills, and body slams, but the idea being here that, well, number one, I have smaller kids, and so what did I get for Christmas was, a little bit sick. And then also just kind of taking a little wrestle break so that we don't have the burnout, that sort of thing. But just so you know, yes, thank you for that, Night Owl. Just so you know, we're going to do a little bit of this tonight, for funsies, because I just got this, and we're going to have a little bit of a good time. Relaxed, point, click, do magic, and positive shares are turned on. So, positive share that I'll do for, since last we spoke, I did get to have, a pretty good Christmas holiday. My dear darling Nandy got me a new desk chair, which is nice. It's very nice. The one I had been using was an old work desk chair, and it is slowly disintegrating. So a big and tall man desk chair is very nice. And then Halzikar got me a mechanical ergonomic keyboard, so I get a clicky clacky keyboard that doesn't make my wrists hurt. So that's fun. That's nice. And so we'll be getting into, hang on, I gotta find the right gameplay screen for it. We're going into Tactical Breach Wizards. Tactical Breach Wizards is fun. I'm not all the way through it. I know it's been played on stream before, so I wasn't going to. Okay, that's fine. We're going to be going through and playing along and seeing how this goes. We're in Rushwater Police Department. Oh, positive share from Fulgar. Went to my niece's daughter's first birthday watching the mashing consumption of floor cupcakes. It's good to know that there's an overarching theme for you there, Fulgar Tech. That's good. So let me get this straight. A notorious Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor. And the first person on the scene just happens to be a meddling witch that every cop loves to hate. Jen Kellen, P.I. Being near to locations is my passion. That's a great line. What is it going to take for to stop you inserting yourself into every missing person case we investigate? You could try finding people. Yeah, we're well on our way to making friends here. I mean, we're going to be... Well, I'm sorry if solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. People don't hire me when you're... Oh, from Samurai, Christmas was great. We had fun celebrating Dad's birthday. And the wound from losing the fight with the ham is healing nicely. Very, very nice. Hey, NNT. Positive share from Night Owl. Book I ordered in April as a sort of holiday present for myself should finally arrive tomorrow. Alright. Yeah. Make sure you ask Depp about that. I'm sure he'll be looking forward to it. People don't hire me when you're slow. They hire me when you've given up. From what I hear, people don't hire you at all much these days. Look, let me fail at my own pace. That's a good line. Let me fail at my own pace. That's a... Alright, so you hear a shot, you burst in with those breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed, except for surgical gloves. And a gun. No, she put the gun down. And you went for it, even with all your spells and trinkets? I try not to throw lightning at unarmed strangers. And what happened? She got to it first. I'm dead now. Kellen, I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran, and then you guys showed up with the effing traffic warlock. Okay. What's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I'd already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves. He tracked mud all over the scene. He put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. I don't like this guy. By the way, there's pigeons back here. It's going to cost me more to get that disenchanted than I paid for this whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? Next time you call us, stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home. Can you unhex my car, please? I'm not insured for temporal curses. You'll have to take that up with the craft and arcana control. Did you get her? We have someone matching that description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Kellen, you can't. Reasonable. You're a PI. A provisional PI. Get out of here. Fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Yeah, I know. That last part was a little over the top. Hey, did you know your station's on fire? What? I didn't set it on fire. Yeah, you're too late to stop me. I don't know why I think having a skull on your head gives you that kind of voice, but I don't know who you are. Oh, you're not Zan Vesker, Navy Seer? Zan Vesker, Navy Seer. Duncan Fisher cast Fireball. Yeah, okay, there it is. Skeletor vibes. That makes sense. It is not Skeletor, but that's... Station's on fire? What the hell? Dang it, Bobby. My name's Jen. Is Zan here? Look, I haven't seen him in years. Well, prepare to burn! Oh, no, could I not? I'd really rather not. So, I'm gonna go here. And this is the less than lethal pyromancer. Pigeons might be a good familiar when you think about it. They're everywhere. Nobody pays attention if one stares at you for a long time. And best of all, nobody's going to kill them because they don't want to clean up the mess. But they do get eaten by peregrine falcons, which, frankly, peregrine falcons are awesome. So, here I'm firing my laser because I'm doing old memes tonight. Woohoo! Well, done with that one. I am efficient. I am clean. Skulls on your head cause distinct vocal fry. Very nice. Hey, oh. So, Zan? I was just talking about you. Jen? What are you doing here? Solving a murder. How about you? Being arrested for... Remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of a team raiding the station. I served with the Zan guys. I'll vouch for them. Nobody cares, Jen. Oh, you got attacked by a peregrine falcon once? Damn. I love peregrine falcons. I think they're awesome. You know what that means? You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on the clock. I remember. That's enough. On your knees. Now! Signal! Oh, lightning, lightning, lightning! Yup. Hey, Bravo. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kind of had it coming. And the others, I don't know, but they'll be fine. I cast Slowfall wards on the windows. That's really nice of you to do. Use laptop. And now we're done. Let's see. 1 turn. Efficient. 2 defenestrations. Clean. 16 seconds. Fast. Vectron. Re-up in the sub 33 month streak. Tactical when in doubt. Frag out. Wizardry when in doubt. Fireball out. Tactical wizardry. Right glyph of fireball on our dear friend Ambassador Pineapple. Makes sense. Yep. I'm here for it. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. So, how have you been? Ah, terrible, thanks. No, I don't have the material components to cast Mundane Missile, Griffin. Just not allowed. Oh, I thought it was missile, not bullet. How about you? What you been up to? Team is casting its way through the station right now. Is led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. Ms. Kennedy! She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war, and it might be my fault. So, stopping that. Do you get medical with that? Which reminds me, one of my all-time favorite movies is Grosse Point Blank, and it uses that. You get medical with that. Part of what makes that movie so much fun is they shot every scene in that movie 3 times. By the script, then let the actors play around with it a little more, and then the actors can do whatever they want to as long as they hit the story beats. And most of the shots in the movie were that 3rd type. I love that's one of my top 5 all-time favorite movies. No, it's becoming an issue. Yeah, medical use, that is. These guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues. We should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here 25 to life. Well, they're not going to keep you in the police building for 25 to life. What are we going to see when we open this? 1 cop, body armor, nightstick. Enforcer. They're tough. I suggest we put them through a window. Yes, bing, bing, bang, bang, boom, popcorn. Dan Aykroyd, John Cusack, Minnie Driver, Alan Arkin, Joan Cusack, Cinder Dragon. 12-month subscription. Thank you for being here, Cinder Dragon. Let's see. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. Maybe not. Oh, how hard are you throwing? Maybe not, but we owe it to ourselves to try. Yeah, it might be the right call here. I'll have to come at him in the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach! Okay, so I need to redeploy Zan here so he can breach. He's gonna need to move here so that he can pre-shot burst. This will give me the opportunity to move here, static blast through the window, and then walk over here. One and only Laughing Man, 29 months resubscribing. Thank you, Laughing Man. Happy New Year. 29 months. There gonna be meetings? Of course, no meetings. Ah, you guys are making me happy with the. Thank you, Night Owl. I wasn't planning on making that a thing, but now it feels like I have to. Alright, so what does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD? Who was the fire guy I ran into earlier? He asked after you, by the way. Oh, really? That's nice. No, I don't know who he is. Alright, maybe we'll stick to Liv. What's her overall objective? Who's she working for? Reactor. Oh. Great. And what's their objective? And how long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Zan. I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. It is an assault. Look at that. Look, it's got an AR-15, like, upper and lower stock barrel shroud, but then, you know, his staff is sticking out the end, which is something that could say, and the mag pouch is a component pack. Yeah, this game, it has a whole aesthetic. So I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries before. You need someone with investigative skills, someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. I'm hiring if you're interested. What's it pay? Nothing, I'm broke. That's competitive with what I'm earning right now. I'll take a look at your files. Files, right. Oh, positive share from Bully Bravo. Finally got down the stairs in my root cellar and insulated my water heater. Awesome. Saves you money. Excellent, excellent work. Oh, this was the same dev team that did Gunpoint and Heat Signature. I've never played those. I should look into it. Zan. I'll make some files. Never mind. What's next? Another enforcer and bad news. No windows. Could we just shunt him around until he gets so frustrated he goes home? I like it as a mental image, but I'm not convinced it's strategically watertight. Don't worry, I got this. I can set up a shot that'll knock him flat if he comes my way. Why don't you do that all the time? It's a time thing. You gotta set it up in empty space and hope they walk into it. Griffin, I completely understand that. Okay, why? It's an amethyst jacket time crystal and exists in all places along its trajectory simultaneously. So when you touch it, it's like getting shot in the past, present, and future, and a fourth time phase mortals can't perceive. Right? And that makes you fall down. This sounds cool, but it didn't meaningfully explain anything. Yeah, that's fair. Breach, breach. What's up, dude? Alright, if I go here and shoot, that ought to bounce him off of that, right? Yeah. And then we're going to do this here because they're going to want to come through this door. And then Jen's going to come in here. There's nowhere to redeploy yet, so that's not really an option. And now we're going to kick you all the way back there, because I think that'll take you out of charge range. It does. Take cover. Oh. Whoops. Get someone close enough that he plans to charge at them. Okay. So we're going to foresee the action where he'd run up and hit. So we're going to rewind. And then now we're going to blast. Okay. Right, I did that. This was the foresee. He hits me. I don't like that. Rewind. I'm going to rewind again and try and bounce him off the thing. That's not going to bounce him off the thing. What? Oh my god. Seriously? I can't really bounce him off of that. Hey, Doctor Who. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's see if this will do it. No. That will. Okay. Oh, this is the part where they would come in. Okay. Well, that's fine. There's not really anything to grab here. Zan, do your predicted bolt. That'll be cool. And we'll just end here. Heads up, reinforcements. Shit, we should put a ward on that door. Alright, you... God, seriously? Zan, get up here. Line up your shot. That'll be cool and everything. End the turn. Yeah. Alright, now... seal the door. Okay. Now we're done. How is Doctor Who's the chef tonight? Alright, now we're gonna pivot over here. What's the plan this time? Oh, improvise. Inspiring. I don't know what improvising is a very valuable skill. I don't understand what the problem here is. Oh, lightning, lightning. Nope, 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 not what I meant. We're gonna... Okay, we're gonna move to here so we can get cover. And then I'm gonna go lightning, lightning, like that. And that's gonna be cool. This is Tactical Breach Wizards, Doctor Who. And then you're gonna take cover. And you're gonna breach here. Boop. There we go. Roll right up here. Give him the Daka Daka Daka. And we're going to put a predictive bolt here, I think. Yeah. Well. Alright, so I need you to bounce him. No, I need you to bounce him off the desk. That's pretty cool. And then I'm going to have Zan fall back and do the same thing. There we go. And then we'll use the laptop to open the security door. There we go. Beep boop. Done. Yay, we're efficient. No defenestrations because they didn't put windows in here. Hello, 7Blue7. Thank you for being here. Alright. Alright, this is it. The way out? It's on the way to the way out. Wait, you haven't been leading us out of here the whole time? You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. You know, we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Op wizards, one of whom can transcend time. I didn't know about the transcend time thing, but the rest of it was on my radar, yeah. Positive share from Digiman. I'm still on my own, made the mistake of drinking too much eggnog too quickly. I can handle a half gallon of it, but a full gallon was a bit much. Woo! That is rich. Hey, Psyduck. There's Psyduck. Tactical House Wizard, yep. Yeah, feel free to drop in, Doctor Who. You are welcome to. Hello, Canopian Cat Girl. So where are we headed? This office leads to the holding cells. There's someone I need to talk to. Hi, Psyduck. I'm alright. Psyduck, you can get in here too if you want to. I'm fine with that. The office leads to the holding cells. Someone I need to talk to. You're working a case? Let it out. I don't know what this is going to say. Look, I've been calling myself a PI for a year now, and I've grand totaled 3 cases in the last 2 months, and 2 of them couldn't pay. We're just going to ring for a while. Jaron Wexler was the last one on my docket, maybe ever, and today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head. That's a heck of a thing to come in on, isn't it, Doc?
Oh, God, right?
By a doctor.
No, as a non-practicing medical Look, I totally have a med school degree.
Sure.
Yeah, getting shot in the head is very unconducive to being amenable.
And then I'm too late to save him, and I'm too late to get paid. But I got one chance to find out why he died, and that makes me, before what we just did, makes me a fugitive or prisoner. If I don't take it, I'm going to lose my mind up in here. Up in here.
Up in here. Up in here.
Yeah. Sorry, Jen. For a second, I forgot it cost you what it took to save me back there. I won't forget again. I mean, I already did, but inside of an hour! Yeah, so my track record isn't great so far, but I'll try. Whatever you need, I got your back.
I love the, I love the gun wands.
Yes, his assault staff here is marvelous.
The sci-fi setting my friend made to put guns in the setting.
Yeah.
What he did is he ruled that they're just really hyper-specific magic wands that all they do is cast magic missile for this damage. They're not guns, they're wands.
So it's a device that fires a very small explosive spell that happens to propel an object down a tube so it goes faster.
That's one way of looking at it.
All right.
Or a hyper velocity magic missile. Yes.
Hyper velocity. Yep. There we go. Well, the only thing is, magic missile doesn't miss, and I'm not that good a shot.
We're about to walk into a mess. Are you ready?
I wasn't born ready, but in the last 35 years since I've become, amongst other things, ready.
That's a mood, and I feel that.
Right. All right, breach. I don't know why air horns are involved in breaching now, but
you know. Oh wait, we're not the cops. We're breaching cops.
Yes, that is absolutely a thing that's happening.
God, we're not the good guys today, chat.
Well, debatable.
Look, I'm not gonna. We're not gonna comment on the state of law enforcement in the current world.
I'm just.
Not what we're here for.
In setting, it is debatable.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Dude, just.
I was thinking that it's also debatable that you're knocking them out.
Well, I'm defenestrating some of them.
You know, one of my favorite historical points, and also one of my favorite jokes that just keeps popping up, is not that a war wasn't. It's not that there was a war started over a defenestration. It's that there were two wars started over a defenestration.
Defenestrations are casus belli. And here we go. Give me a good old yeet.
Yeah, yeet.
Bye-bye. Yeah, we're going to line up predicted bolt, because someone's going to get ready to come through that door. Oh, you went the wrong way. You cheeky little fellow.
You bastard, you didn't fall into my obvious trap.
No, he didn't. And now...
How dare you not activate my trap card?
Well, I'm just gonna bounce you off the wall. That's cool. Like that.
The one and only Laughing Man, like the gun from Outlaw Star. What was it called? Each of the shells had a different spell, and the characters couldn't remember what each one was. Outlaw Star was hilarious.
That sounds to me like you're watching the Sylvester Stallone Judge Dredd movie. You know where he mutters to the gun to change the setting on it?
Something like that, but no, Outlaw Star was one of those old school Toonami things that was just half fever dream, half peak science fiction.
Yikes. Hi, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently being raided by a spec ops team. One of whom can transcend time! Sorry. Right. And much of it's on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more is on fire. That's the doc. I figure I'd leave that for you.
How?
Yeah, it's a big line, I know.
I know, right? Like, I wasn't ready. Where's my makeup? Where's the makeup scene?
Obviously, I'd go through appropriate legal channels, but with the right lawyer, it could be under 6 months.
Nah, fair enough. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy.
Fine. Oh, I didn't even get to do my line! No!
Silly. Oh no! You've fallen victim to the classic blunder. You've lost your wizard hat.
She keeps an ace of spades in it. That's just that's basic, man.
I do believe you need to click.
Yep. ... The hell just happened?
I think you just met Liv Kennedy. ...
I didn't love it. We walked back out the front door. Oh, these are the slow fall wards she put on all the windows.
Avoiding any long-term consequences. Oh, oh Jesus. Okay, this is a game.
Yep.
All right, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who is Banks, and why did this best spec ops team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her?
Dessa Banks. I caught a glimpse at her police profile, and they have her pegged as a mob doc for the Druid Mafia.
Ooh, Druid Mafia. Don't fuck with them.
When I found her, she just shot a patient in the head with a .45. Oh, she's using the 2 World Wars caliber. If she's not mob, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school.
What? So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Was she an especially good doctor?
I guess it's possible she was a great doctor, and shooting her patient in the head before surgery was kind of a power move.
Oh, God.
Your turn. Who's Liv Kennedy? Sadok's having a hard time with the doctoring things over there in chat.
Druid Mafia. Yep. She was my commander in the Navy Special Forces. This game is great. She's a chronomancer and she can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you.
Well, that seems overpowered.
I served with her for 5 years on some nightmare clusterfucks, and I think Liv may be the most dangerous single combatant on the planet. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. I'm glad she's on our side. Well, now she's not. Now she works for a reactor. Totally gonna act like I know who that is.
We'll get there. What's the story with you and Liv?
We ran an extraction on a Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. For years I thought I'd got her killed, and 6 months ago she resurfaces, pulling brutal heists for a paramilitary corporation. That's what PMC means, right?
I think they go with private, but same difference.
Yeah, private, public. I don't know. I just woke up from a nap.
It's alright.
I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. Is this the bite of '89?
Well, not exactly. It's
some way I can talk her down from this. I have to try.
It's the
Public
tutorial.
military private magical corporation.
Reactor of private military, right? Who's hiring them this time?
Private but huge. 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. Hey, you guys know that Pepsi once owned a navy?
Yes.
If you'd asked me yesterday, I would have said that they're the DSR military by another name.
Pepsi also lost a court case about giving someone a 747.
Yeah, I remember that. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed, and I have no idea why.
Oh, a Harrier. Sorry, guys. Plane.
Yeah, no, some sort of fighter jet.
Oh, God. Okay, so that's better than your own private 747. Anyway.
If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda.
And if not?
If today was a reactor-authorized op, this would light the fuse for World War V. Oh shit, what happened to 3 and 4?
We just kind of decided to speedrun those.
Whole geopolitical landscape of the southern hemisphere is going to lurch in ways I can't even predict. And I'm a seer.
Okay, we do need to make some files.
I have a map.
We can work with that. Alright.
4 was kind of a disappointment, but just cavemen slinging rocks.
Something had to awaken the magic.
No, at the meetup, Tex told us the story of him actually trying to get in contact with Albania.
Yeah.
I'm not completely certain he wasn't 100% joking.
Yay!
It concerns me that he was, in fact, genuinely serious.
I mean, once you get a jet fighter, the question becomes, what do you do with it then? Because that's a lot of maintenance and fuel. Is this your safe house? It's cute.
Well, it's my ma's place. She's at bingo.
Alright, here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string.
She actually might be the only person I know who has that combination of items lying around.
I like her already. Let's get to it. So what we get to do...
No,
we get to have our mini...
I'd fucking use the jet to go and, like, just... That would be one hell of a way to go get some milk down the road.
It would. Wait, this goes here.
Move, bitch! Get out the way! I've got a jet! Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though.
I enjoy the fact that the part of the progression of keeping track of stuff is the conspiracy theory map. So, alright.
Uh-oh! My, headset is yelling at me. I will be away for 3 seconds.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, Griffin, it does kind of look like Turkey, but this is not our world, so I have not been trying to figure it out. Alright, we have no idea why Liv took Banks.
One of my favorite maps that I've ever seen in a manga was they showed the world map, and it was just all of our continents just rotated like 45 degrees and joined up at different spots.
So you just kind of tilt the book a little bit. And you're like, huh, that's
Pretty much and squint.
different.
At this point, I'd settle for where she took Banks.
Oh, I can answer that.
Seriously?
Give me 6 newt bones and a vial of her blood, and I can scry her location within 3 meters.
Okay, Newt Bones sounds doable.
I've got an arrangement with the pet shop downtown.
But how do we get a hold of her blood?
The cops should have taken it when they booked her, part of a standard DNA log. It'll be in the evidence lockup in Stonecliff.
Alright, here we go fighting more cops. Is that guarded?
Heavily, but I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find a skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him.
Girl, you are burning so many bridges.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That does, in fact, look like the Bosphorus Strait. Or at least half of it.
Yeah.
I am deeply concerned about police taking blood samples.
Especially in a
Jen,
magic
I think
world.
they heard about the Rushwater thing.
Now they get efficient? Alright. So he is set up to... with the predictive shot. I've got a 3-chain bolt here.
Look, I'd like to say I'm not biased about fighting cops, but I'm sitting here with a permanent injury from fighting cops. Oh, God.
Whoa! That's... That's... Okay.
Blargle.
That is... Oh, right. That's not a window. That's a wall.
There's sweat and balls.
Where the sweat does drip down and fall.
Skeet, skeet. Skeet, skeet.
Skeets. Yeah, I'd go with skeet. Alright, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna... There we go. We're gonna throw the grenade. Woohoo! Bye, boys.
Blargle, ha, same brain cell. I have noticed that people of a certain age in a certain demographic all can immediately hit the same cultural notes and have the same visceral reactions.
It's that particular thing was right around the last time when you could have everyone getting the same joke, you know, because like Chappelle's show seemed to be one of the last instances where you had a culture-wide meme that took off.
And it's like I didn't even know that until right now that it was a Chappelle show thing. It was just that culturally pervasive.
So it's, I mean, it's a Lil Jon thing. Oops, nope, that's the wrong thing. Really, it's a Lil Jon thing, but...
Hals, I do believe you kind of fucked it up a little bit.
Well, yes, but he's a seer, so I have a rewind. And then I can go back here, grab the predicted bolt, and it's no longer a problem.
Tights.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we gotta seal the door. Right. Door sealed. Done. But it was, you know, that was the last time when they're like, you had everyone kind of on a similar page for meme stuff.
Alright, what are we looking for?
Started to scatter and splinter. What are we looking for? A blue folder.
Her blood's in a blue folder?
No, but her file will tell us where they're storing it.
Okay, so just go grab every blue file I see?
Yep, unless your time brain lets you read them instantly or something.
I can do 1 second of reading 1 second sooner than I otherwise would.
That doesn't sound like it's gonna do it.
No. Breach?
Breach. Ba-da-da-da-da. Wait. Oh. We're not auto-breaching. We're not... Sorry, guys. We're not
There's
auto-breaching here.
2 doors.
Let's see. What is this?
More doors for more horse. Wait, what?
Yeah. We're gonna... That's a grenadier. That's a tracker.
Why do the cops have grenades?
Because we have magic.
Fair.
Let's see.
Chaps.
Oh, Samurai has a
Are
good
you gonna
point.
run around and hurt us?
Samurai has a good point. Yeah, Game of Thrones and Infinity War Endgame were kind of some of the last monoculture moments, but
Delayed cast fireball.
don't have that. Okay, so we have to seal both doors so we don't get reinforcements. As long as I'm not in the line of fire, I'll be okay. So we're going to start with a breach for Zan here. We're going to step up. No, we're not going to step up there. We're going to step up here. Hey, dude. Gat.
Up.
We're going to take that intel.
One of the towns in my state somehow managed to buy their cops a Bradley for, quote, rescue in adverse weather conditions.
Like, no kidding. The police in my town have a straight-up MRAP, like Magistratum Mundanus MRAP.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, on one hand, it looks really cool, and then on the other hand, it's kind of like...
Why do they have a military vehicle?
I just assumed it was budget spend down, but...
You know, yeah.
Oh.
Samurai, I almost had to remove glop grenades from my Star Wars campaign because my party abused them.
Oh, well...
Grenades were made illegal by the Geneva Checklist in World War IV, so military-industrial complex downloaded surplus to police forces.
Yeah.
One of the original item for Delayed Blast Fireball.
Alright.
Thank you, Night Owl, for the quote.
Oh, look at that. Look at those jerks. Okay, so I'm going to seal the door. And then you know what I've got? Lightning! 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 Kapow! Uh-oh.
I don't
Catch.
think that worked out quite as well as you thought it would.
Well, no, not quite.
No, Samurai, one of my favorite RPG / Star Wars stories was the story of someone who was DMing a Star Wars game at a convention, and this old gentleman and his wife showed up, and he sat down and started like listening to the pitch and was just like, yes, I will join in this. And turns out he was a World War II vet, and he was just like, wait a minute, who are we fighting? Stormtroopers? Ah, boys, listen to me! He took all of the thermal detonators and just turned it into tactical breach and clear with booby traps, setting up the thermal detonators on, like, clothespin tripwire lines in doorways and just absolutely Geneva conventioning the Stormtroopers.
I've heard a version of that story, but in like all of the other people at the
I don't
table
know
had
if it's an
amazing
urban
time.
legend or not, but I hope it's real.
There you go. Please go over here and get this blue folder. Great. That's gonna blow up, and we're done.
I'm all in favor of mandating large police departments acquire and maintain one piece of pre-1939 military equipment for even modern military vehicle, or for every modern military vehicle they receive from the DoD. Want to keep that MRAP? Fine, but you have to maintain this Renault FT-17 in running condition.
I am skeptical of dealing with a Renault anything in running condition. Alright.
Where are you going?
Both of these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem!
Okay, but you get shot the moment you walk through that door.
Oh. Good note.
Let me breach first. I can take care of it from my side.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's because this guy's lined up. Got it.
A Renault would be useful for SWAT.
Breach. Breached!
I do want a pair of 20mm Olercons.
And
Every
he's-
high-power sniper rifle the department must maintain a Shaoshat. Ooh.
Soviet tiny armored cars. That's okay. Alright. Breach. Boop. You go over here. You use the laptop.
Oh, hey, look, red box.
That's... Can we hit
I do
that?
believe...
We can. Shoot the woo!
I was gonna say, I think you're supposed to use the people to shoot on each
Yeah.
side of it, you know?
Yep. Let's see here. Zan, we're gonna move first. What you got there, big feller?
I understood that reference. Alright, Captain America.
That's gonna bounce him off the wall. Which is nice.
Why am I picturing meter maids driving around in Opals?
Oh, that's a thought. Okay. Breach. Static blast. Alright.
That was making me feel old, reminding me of my high school early adulthood days.
Now, yeah, probably.
We're just aggressively making these men take naps.
Yes.
Just imagining you got bank robbers with hostages, they're shouting their demands, and then a Renault comes crashing through the wall at 60 miles an hour, been modified for speed. Basically does a donut and taking them all out with a trench sled.
So what Admiral Supernova is advocating is a Jeremy Clarkson tank, is what I'm hearing.
Now, I like this, but I love this.
This is brilliant, but I like this. Okay. You are going to go over here. If I threw the grenade over there, you'd go out the window, but you'd go back.
To the windows?
Yep. And he would bounce off that guy.
Can you bounce that guy to force the other guy through the window?
I don't think that works. Because, see, it just does 2 damage here. But the other thing is, if I breach here, then I can chain bolt all 3 of these guys in one go.
They also don't... Oh, wait. They also don't have guns on the other side. So I think, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Let's grab the intel. Let's breach.
What's the blue box do? One of them tells us where to find some blood. Because apparently we're vampires?
No, it's for scrying. And... Nope.
Hey, Zyme!
13 months. Thank you, Zyme.
Let's continue the nonsense.
Let's see.
Let's have a party up in here, man.
So, if I throw this open, then I can 3-round burst this dude out the window. You know what? I actually, since I have rewind, I can do this. It's a game mechanic. Nope, that's just going to scoot him backwards. And they're both going to charge me. So, instead, I'm going to end this turn here.
Tactical Wizard Vampire Spec Ops. That'd be one hell of a DLC.
I understand that's how some people play World of Darkness.
Sunshine Temple!
Sunshine 20?
And then Valorant coming in with those special subs. Oh my.
Good Lord, Sunshine, what are you doing, man? First of all, thank you. Second of all, what are you doing, man?
Holy smokes, 24 community subs.
Good Lord, dude. That's just...
Everybody, polite golf clap for this man.
That's happening. I am in a... Okay. We're gonna chain bolt over here. Why? Because it's funny. And then...
I think we have the reason why Sunshine Temple just gave out 20 subs.
What's that? What did I...
Because it's funny.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's like, I appreciate it. That's also a lot. So.
Like, thank you so much for supporting this absolute nonsense, Sunshine. We seriously appreciate it.
100%. We don't know what to say.
We 100% do not expect any of you to throw money at us. We are just a couple of people just dicking around, having fun, and being stupid. We don't do this for a job. We don't do this for a living.
I'm going to be honest with you.
But we seriously appreciate everything you guys do to keep this going.
Yeah, 100%. Y'all are wild.
We just do this for fun, and if you all throw money at us because you think we're funny, thank you.
100%. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you for making Dig's account work so damn hard.
Dicking around is much more fun to watch than the content than a lot of content on this site.
Well,
thank you, Blargle.
There's nothing
BPL, we appreciate your enthusiasm even as we question your judgments. Yep.
Look, I wasn't going to say that part out loud, but, you know, now that you have, alright, 7 of them out the window.
Through the walls?
Through the walls. Now, if it's the radio edit, the sweat drips down and falls. Alright. Oh, yeah, someone please tag the ox. That would be awesome. And Sunshine, thank you again. I just don't know.
Found Banks! She was between Jubba and Hiddlesbottom, logically.
We've all found ourselves there.
Says her blood samples in Fridge 5, room 304.
So 1 floor up. Great. Let's go.
So, one of the... you brought the newt bones?
I don't leave the house without 6 to 20 newt bones.
Okay, so where is she?
She is... ... about 100 meters east.
That's close. Did you perform the spell 100 times too small?
Nope. She's in the next building.
Yeah, he did literally. That's what he said. I love it.
Psydoc cast the line correctly. Remember, the golden rule is never give beyond your means. That's. Thank you, Psydog. We honor and respect donations. We'll happily use it in support, but it's always to support you. All right.
And what's that?
Controlled
Next building.
substances, I think.
Oh, she's going after the magic cocaine. Why would they break her out of one police station just to take her to another?
I don't know. Want to go find out? Look at that. It's a collapsible broom.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? After I realign some time crystals, yes.
Yeah, my sinuses are too clogged for me to try and hit the bass parts of rockapella, but I loved that show. Steve, you gonna make sure you sure this is every gram of blue you have?
Yup. Every seizure in DSR ends up here.
Alright, boy. Light it up. I don't know why this turned into, like, the sisters from The Simpsons or something, but whatever.
All will burn!
Look at that. He's got his skull on.
In very mild fire.
It is not mild
Not
fire.
mild fire. It's a total misnomer. I should not have to take this from a traffic cop.
Look at this dude over here. He's got the reflective stuff on. He's got the He's got the stoplights. He's got a tire on his back. We're floating out here.
Oh, and there they are in the window.
Yeah.
I'm a traffic warlock and you're a failed arsonist. I'd like
That's the wrong fucking voice.
I'd like to see you untangle an M6 Spaghetti Junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm?
Much as I'd love to hear where this clash of intellectual titans goes, we have a ride to catch. Steve, stick around. Make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Boy, bring Banks.
I love high-vis wizards.
Well, that exchange...
Always wear high-vis when committing war crimes. Safety first.
Safety.
Use OSHA compliance.
Yep. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv's team burning mana? Why? Well, it's because it's blue mana, and everybody hates playing against blue control decks.
Absolutely. Blue control can go suck a dick.
Well, the problem...
Hey, I came to this game to play. If you're gonna lock me out, I'm gonna go find a different table.
The thing about blue control is it's gonna make you go suck that dick.
Yeah. Not for the smell, I'm guessing.
Data King, rating with 12. Hello, Data King. Thank you for being here. Why do the Rushwater PD even have this much mana? The street value must be billions.
Do you know the street value of this mountain?
Let's see. Oh, Night Owl has said the M6 is a motorway in England. It runs from the Midlands to the Scottish border and is known for having very creative interchanges. Well,
Lady Defense told them to. I've heard of state stockpiling it in QT. No, I love one of the. I love Good Omens. That Heaven and Hell Angel show with David Tennant on Amazon Prime. It's also a very, very good book. Apparently, the demon designed the M6 motorway in such a way that it was an ancient demonic seal for causing very mild inconveniences.
You know, that would anytime someone does the thought exercise of if you were going to be a deity of something small, what would it be? Mine would be the deity of the small coincidence. So it's stuff like, you know, finding or not finding your car keys at an opportune time, stuff like that.
Spokane, the vegan's alternative to Coke.
All right.
Data King, greetings and salutations, Legion. Oh, I smell a Better Off Dead reference. These are my people. Hey, you were playing Mech Warrior Clans. You are our people. No one has a military use for it yet, but they're all scared someone's gonna find one.
That was the fire guy I was telling you about.
Oh, right. I do remember him now.
So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy who's permanently on fire?
You meet a lot of colorful characters in this line of work.
Aren't you unemployed?
That's what I meant.
Ah. Who is he?
You know why your keys are always the last place you look, right? Because you found them. You stop looking. So many people.
Deep sigh.
That penny dropped for me a while ago. A embarrassingly long amount of time after I first heard that, but I think a lot of people have that penny dropping very recently.
Yes, Blargle has phrases that they're often in the last place you would have looked. I have had the long conversation with my wife who was saying, you cannot move stuff and then expect me to know where it is because I'm going to look for where it was I put it. And
which is why I hate when my mom touches my shit. Because, hey, I put it in a place and I know where I put it. Oh, I helped by cleaning your room. And now I don't know where shit is.
Mm-hmm.
Borikesh, the less lethal pyromancer.
Isn't that the worst title you could have? How does that work?
I think his flames are, like, quite hot, but not fire hot. You know? Like, you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation.
Descriptive. You look like you want to ask something.
Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe?
Oh, that's Steve. Steve Clark.
Steve!
Steve Clark, traffic warlock. I keep running into him on my cases and I always forget what a slimy prick he is. And then he hears you from inside. Wow, Jen.
Wow, Jen.
Shit. Get fucked, Steve.
Can we take him?
How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts?
Never made it past regionals.
Oh, we were this close to regionals. Let's see if that cuts it. Breach!
That is funny. Behold my tier 1 fire spell. I cast Hand Warmer.
Oh, he's got armor.
This-
Jerk. Alright, fine.
Hey, what's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Oh, a Sunburn Mage.
Yep. So, here's what happens. I'm gonna foresee it. Ghost car with skeletons.
Brr.
Yeah. He summons ghost cars with skeletons.
20% off on Steam.
Yes. That's incidentally why I have it right now.
I may have to acquire this.
Yes.
I cast Vic.
Hang on. You move up here so you can seal the door, grab the intel, and then give him a little bit of the pew-pew. Oh, it didn't work.
Give him that pew pew.
Here, we're going to throw a grenade here, and then we're going to...
I am having... Did you just
Yeet him
send
out the
him
window?
out the window?
Yes.
I blink and I miss it.
Well, you know, it's okay.
Blargle, I am having the stupidest problem with clans. I literally cannot load into a mission. Like, I start up the game.
That's a heck of a problem.
I go to the hangar. I click mission start. It loads, and then my machine completely crashes. I am very upset about this.
I understand why. Alright, now we're gonna seal the door. And we're gonna seal the door. You saw that Jen's optional goal was to defenestrate Steve Clark, traffic warlock.
Does she just have a fetish for defenestration?
It just seems like a game mechanic. So,
yeah. No, one of my so back to speaking about my friend and his sci-fi D&D setting. One of the spells that he made for his homebrew stuff is called Defenestrate.
yeah.
It knocks someone out of a window, and if a window is not if they are not next to the window, it summons a spectral window and they get knocked through it.
So, just wait, because we've got, it's the game designer's finish. They made 3 games specifically about kicking people out windows. One noir cyberpunk, one in space, and the wizard one. Alright, mission complete. Stole, murder, blood. Use it to track him down. Defeat Steve Clark, police warlock in combat. Defeat Steve Clark, traffic warlock in conversation. He has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come.
This game's humor is great.
Yes. I am definitely enjoying it. Alright, we got a perk to spend. I like the supportive fire.
I love how it's not a Navy Seer. It's not a Navy SEAL, it's a Navy Seer.
Yeah.
He majored in cryomancy.
Right.
Behold the warmth mage, wizard school reject. It's like the Cornetto bless the Defenestration trilogy. It's like the Cornetto trilogy, except with violence. Or more violence.
Oh.
And magic.
There's...
Oh, that is hot. That is a look, and I love it.
The desert digital camo?
Yes.
You referenced the Cornetto trilogy. Another one. This is the second time one of my top 5 all-time movies came up on this particular stream session. Is Hot Fuzz, because it is so good. Dark Data King 1, thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being here. Go enjoy some food.
Go stuff your face.
So, yes, Hot Fuzz is one of my other top 5 all-time movies. It's just so good. It goes from straight-up parody of American police movie to then leaning all the way into it. No, Psydoc, it is not Das Boot. And I do not have a copy of Das Boot either. Despite your threats.
We can change this.
He threatened to already, and then he forgot. So, I don't want to kill the joke by already...
Canopin... I think you misspelled trilogy.
A trilogy.
But yeah, Data King, thank you so much for joining us. Data King's audience. Stick around, have some fun with us. Maybe you'll find something you like on this channel.
Maybe so.
This voice joining Hal's, I'm Doctor Who. I cook.
And there's Psydoc. Psydoc is upset.
So, hello everybody.
Yes.
This has been
what's
an
up,
absolutely
Doc?
wonderful thing to see. I love all of the medical comedy and the defenestration and all that. It's beautiful. But Hal's,
What?
I'm gonna get you a copy of Das Boot because
Are
I know
ya?
you love Das Boot.
You know that,
I
huh?
drank so much on that night that I think that you were the one that
I was the one that what?
I can't say that seriously. How you guys doing? Everyone
I
doing
know
well?
that I'm not the one that brought up Das Boot all the time because we have audio recording of it.
Oh god, I talked way too much about Das Boot. I know. I felt bad that I only got to see you once at the meetup, honestly.
That's your fault.
Pardon moi.
What?
Anyways.
You're just gonna throw a softball over the plate like that? Expect me not to swing?
Yeah, good point.
All right.
Hey, so Psyduck, speaking of the meetup, how did you find Trust Me, I'm a Doctor?
Oh, okay. So that's what the name of that card game was.
Yes.
First off, I'm going to answer one quick question. So Zyme nicely asked. I am a real doctor right now. Yep, I graduated. I'm not licensed because that requires completion of the licensing examination group. But I am a real doctor.
You
Second
have an MD.
I haven't. I've completed all of my coursework. I have an MD. The next one, that is an amazing game. Trust me, I am a doctor. Is wonderful. I think a lot of the time we can go.
We
through
saw
the
you
cards.
having an active aneurysm.
Yes. I saw a video of the description of. I don't even remember what it was, but Psyduck sitting there, smiling but red-faced and almost shivering in place.
It's true. Psyduck MD. MD stands for Master of Dick Pills.
Oh, sweet lord! Don't take gas station dick pills.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and bump us to the next thing because
Yes. We need to move on to
back to
this
Maz for a nice cup of tea.
Trust us, we're practicing homeopathic medicine.
All right.
Chris, you know that hurts me.
Hey, Psyduck, your mom.
Oh lordy! You didn't tell me what having company's at.
I like how Psyduck immediately makes her Jewish.
Is that Jewish? I guess it is.
Oh, you didn't.
My
tell me-
acting
yeah.
is just absolutely horrible. So the fact that you recognize something is great. Makes me happy.
This is still
I would have cleaned. God, what much do you think, duck? Oh, did I live in filth?
Oh, you should see my flat. Can't move for the goat skulls.
This is Jen. Do you remember I mentioned her?
I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. I'm the Duck though, but hey, whatever.
The rollers and the pipe and the Dayglow members only jacket is
and
a
the chanclas.
Yeah.
Like it's a vibe and I love it.
I love it. Oh no, she. If I could give credit, I would definitely go more toward the Dr. Mrs. Venture voice, but I can't. It's lovely to meet you though, Jen. Perhaps you meet in a relationship, and can I get you some brandy? Oh, I love her already. Something stronger.
What's stronger
What's
than
stronger
brandy?
than brandy?
Meth. Oh, I'm glad you asked, Duck. Woman after my own heart.
There's only two things in this world you can trust: gas station, drugs, and
Sam,
machetes.
you didn't feel the skull cracker, did you?
You finished the skull cracker, Ma. In June.
In June.
If she gets Malone out, it's time
nonsense.
to leave.
He's a terrible liar, this one. Liar, drunk. Takes after his father, I suppose. And his ma. So proud of him.
Oh,
Brings a tear to my eye.
God, Ma.
Now, how long will you kids be staying? Separate bedrooms?
Just the night, if that's okay, Ma.
Of course, love. Stay as long as you'd like. For tomorrow. Where are you off to? Whoa. Where are you off to tomorrow?
Liboli.
She probably is old enough to have a stash of Quaaludes, it's true.
Oh.
Oh, how wonderful. Bring me back something nice. Oh, you must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Albo. You remember where I used to take you on your birthday? Because he's not a Navy SEAL. He's a Navy SEAL, right?
He's a Navy SEAL,
Yes.
yes.
Ah, okay. Oh, you love
Quality
it, Zed.
questionable quaaludes.
You never visit anymore, son. You never call. Oh, my voice.
We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma.
That's just how I met your father.
I'm not sure there'll be time to see the museum.
Grandchildren win. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen. Not like here. Britain.
Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a pharmacorps tried to kill him for whistleblowing?
That's where I missed him. It was great. So much blood. Well, every country has its problem, Duck. Have you been, Jen?
I have. It's where Zan and I met when I did my mandatory tour.
Oh, so you know. Lovely. Can I just commend like the use of the tactical clothing with the wizard garb at the same time? It's
Yep.
I
like
know,
he told
right?
you his origin story. Like, yeah, she's got like digit camo, combat. Oh yeah, it's perfect.
His origin story.
Origin story? Did I say that?
That's not what we call it, Ma. And I'm sure she doesn't want
Oh,
to.
I absolutely want to hear your origin story.
Oh, God. Don't we have a map to update? I gotta go hide my baby pictures.
I saw your map. It's lovely to see you doing arts and crafts again, Duck. That's so finally using those wretched thumbtacks I bought. I bought that box in 1943, and I'm seriously made a dent. Wow. What's it about?
There's no easy way to say this, Mrs. Vesker, but your son is terrible at filing.
True.
I had a system! Just never got around to making the system.
Ah, you got your father's spirit, Zed, and lack of commitment, and
Robotic,
organization.
thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Welcome to WBPL 76, the stream thing that the Black Pants Legion does. And
Yes.
Bravo, not quite as old as
not as
Whacker.
cold as Whacker. Oh, I knew that guy. He was so old when I was younger. Oh, so
Oh,
old.
that's sweet.
No, he had a terrible spirit. Unlike Skullcracker, which is great. Just a wow. Just a dog shit spirit. I'm swearing, apparently.
Ma!
You know, she swears like a sailor. I got to admit, she would have to. Well, I'm sorry! That man would give up on anything. Including us.
Oh,
Oh, I made myself feel bad. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand and just left it there. Ate pudding with his fingers. Oh god, that makes me think of that Rugrats meme. Just like at 3 in the morning making pudding. Just
Oh.
like, because I've lost control of my life.
Yeah.
Flimsy soul, too.
yeah.
What the fuck does go together?
Pudding fingers. Thank you for my voice. Ow. I'm out.
Jesus Christ, go gargle some salt
I'm
water.
just overplaying. I'm actually fine. But thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm a big fan of like green tea and honey for throats like that. It's actually quite nice.
Hey, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to go rearrange or anything.
We got it all. We got it!
We got it all on chef. Ah, shit.
Ah!
You're out of brandy, so I made tea. Do you really want the story? It's longish.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you'll love this, Jen.
Building it up isn't helpful, Ma.
bass line for this background music, too.
It's very good. Sai?
That's you, dude.
No, that's yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, this is me. This is... Sorry. Okay, so this was Riasi, 78. We were on escort duty for the RNS Diplomat. Our APC driver, Valdini, she's hearing a noise she doesn't like coming from the chassis. We pull over, and of course, the FNG sends me under there to check. And I find 3 kilos of plastic, colored wires, blinking red light, the works. And I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think is to rip all the wires out at once. But as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think about just ripping out the green wire. Flash. It hits me again. When I think about ripping the blue wire, though, nothing. Just see myself doing it, clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off, and I just fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do.
So, did they put you on bomb defusal after that?
No, turns out most bombs blow up whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help me control it, then fast-tracked me to Special Forces. That's where I met Liv.
Who was trying to blow you up?
The bomb was a merc job, but this was Riasi in the 70s. There's no way chapel money wasn't behind it.
What did Valdini say?
Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise and much less on the discovery that I could see through time.
Good story. Moving on.
I don't know where you get it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body. Nor your father. Especially not your father. Hey, she gets it. He sucked the magic right out of everything.
Oh, God.
Oh.
It's not hereditary, Ma. But you might have something. You've just never been in a life or death situation that required it.
Well, certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to downtown after 5. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time.
Oh, my God.
We'd better get some rest. First ferry to Liboli's at 7.
Thanks for showing up again. I really appreciate it. Call your mother.
All right.
If Shep keeps missing his lines, we're gonna need to force him to make mini beef Wellingtons in the toaster.
Ooh.
So my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for Reactor. She's gonna let us ride with the shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography.
For a moment, I thought it was going to be a whole thing.
You serve with Liv long enough, a lot of people want to get on your good side. I didn't tell her it's Liv we're tracking.
Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held at a black site. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. And if you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. I feel like we moved 4 inches in 2 hours.
Yeah, this is torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to kip.
Always look for food.
Alright.
Hurry up and wait!
Zan's brain, bear with it. ... Hi?
Hi, oh wait, are you really here?
Explain where here is and then ask me again.
Shit, sorry, I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. My foresight runs wild while I'm asleep, and it can drag other casters if they're dreaming too.
Gonna need some clarity on runs wild?
Oh, well, okay. It runs combat drills. Combat's when I use it most, so that's what it knows.
So we're
about
to fight
Sorry.
a completely meaningless battle.
Yeah, sorry. I can kill you if you'd like. That'll probably wake you up.
Nah, I'm good. I could use the practice, to be honest. I don't get shot much in a typical private investigation.
Yeah, they're not bad for building confidence. Alright, let's breach!
Let's breach. I don't know why I
Confidence
decided.
building getting shot.
I don't know why I
Sorry.
decided air horns need to be part of breaching, but here we are.
Oh, hey,
think that
look!
makes sense.
It's the traffic warlock.
It is the traffic warlock.
Standing next to a particularly flimsy
Yes.
window covering.
Yes, indeed.
It reminds me of fights in tight spaces.
Yes, it does.
It is aesthetic. Yeah. I think they've really discovered that when it comes
There's-
to like breaching and that. The big thing that is, it's just the noise and distraction. So they can talk about the tactical the quack bang where they'll throw a rubber duck in just because it's Whoa, nicely done.
I didn't get everybody, but
Hey, they're down to one bar.
yeah.
And it's like those two people were specifically there, I think, for that specific move.
It kind of feels that way. I'll leave cover, for God's sake. There we go.
Yeet!
That was brief.
Yeah, they're usually a bit more to them than that. Want to do another?
Nope, I'm done.
Defenestrate 3 hostiles in one turn.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost
I
did.
I couldn't make that math work very quickly.
A flashbang, but it's a 170 decibel air horn and a zip tie.
Yeah.
This sounds about right. Precog is just running combat drills in their dreams.
Banks is close. My scry is popping off. You okay? You're sweating.
Just out of practice.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Seven Blue has just made some amazing things. They're very much looking forward to fights in night places, a team-based fantasy-themed version
Yes.
of that game.
Yes.
Oh,
Is that actually
Jesus
real?
Christ.
I have it wish listed.
Oh, I thought that was just like a bad dad pun. Oh, that's
No.
even better.
No, it's there. It's wish listed. I watched the video for it. Automated. Okay.
Automated turrets, they're tough, but if we can get close, you can shut them down.
Seems like a security oversight.
Not a documented feature, just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times.
That does sound very military, doesn't it? Don't tell anybody, but
God bless military engineering. Mad Ducks just got home and it's a little late, but I have now hidden several mistletoes in people's Christmas decorations for them to find and be confused by when they pack them all up for the year.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
Mad Ducks are hero with a 3D printer.
I do love that.
Oh, so that's what you call it.
Yeah.
Fulgur Tech? Yeah, like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's
Don't worry
fine.
about it.
It's fine.
Nah.
Don't worry about it.
Nah.
Just knock that dude into the open circuit breaker there. That's
He's definitely fine and definitely just taking a nap. We definitely did not just flash cook him.
But I thought that knocked out one of the turrets.
no,
Oh.
no, it did not.
No.
That's not one of Meat's many uses, Psyduck.
Thank you. I know I was trying to get you to say it, and you finally did.
How many amps can a person be used as for? be used as a fuse for?
Less than one. Well, no, actually, the answer to that is until they die. But then their body can still be used.
Well, that's a hell of a way to put it.
I don't know. Is a dead body still a person? But that's an ethics question, and we don't need to talk about that.
We just need to talk about the amperage resistance of flesh.
Yeah, because we always talk about the dangers of the heart and that. Come on. Now I just think about the engineer from Team Fortress 2 talking about that's the realms of philosophy.
That falls in more of your philosophical endeavors.
Oh,
that is
God.
that is still the okay. So I have a Minecraft alpha account, and so whenever I log into it, I still have the Team Fortress engineer skin on because it's like that's the appropriate thing.
It very much so.
You have
I see a control terminal for this turret. If we can reach that, we can do better than turn it off. We can mess with its target recognition. If you get it, try L. Kennedy and Philidor 77.
Oh my God, Leon Kennedy.
How do you know Liv's passwords?
It's not hard to spy undetected when you only have to foresee doing it.
Wow. That is unsettling information. Psyduck, there's a question for you in chat.
Alrighty.
You think Liv programmed every turret?
No, but she always insisted on having admin level access to friendly security systems ever since Medil in 81.
I'd ask, but we don't have that kind of time. Why do you know her passwords?
I respected the hell out of her, but it was clear she could kill me, and one day might. Seems prudent.
Alright, let's hack a turret.
It's not going to be easy to reach. Let me try something. I have an old trick I haven't tried in a while. Breach!
Breach! Alright, so check this out. This is the old trick is false prophet, where you send a copy of him out and it draws fire.
From not everything, though.
Yeah, it has to be the best, quote, best shot. Oops, I went too far. I don't have a clear line of fire.
And to answer your questions about recent ACLS protocol, I haven't taken ACLS in quite a while, so yeah, well, I'm sure they've introduced such unique things as throwing someone into a fuse box. And ACLS is Advanced Cardiac Life Support. It's basically the manual for running a code or a cardiac arrest event.
Oh, fun story, true story.
Uh-oh.
Those are the worst kind of
Let me
stories.
see. What
Or best.
was the date? It was December 19th. I went to the emergency room for chest pain.
Oh, no.
Oh, congratulations. Welcome to being an old man.
I think I'm older than both of you. So here's the rest of the story. I get there, they immediately pull me back and do an EKG and do a blood draw. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then after they do that, the power in the hospital, one of the generators went down, so they're operating at half power. They had an infant in one of the exam rooms that was SOA, short of air, and they had 2 ambulances come in. So I sat in the waiting room for 3.5 hours. But my rationale was, if they left me sitting in the waiting room at the ER for 3.5 hours, it can't be that urgent, right?
Yeah.
That's how protocol should be. Yes.
So they finally pulled me back, and I'm sitting there in the exam room, and I'm flipping through the remote looking for Comedy Central, because if I'm going to put it on something else, if I'm going to put it on something, I might as well put it on something else. And the nurse comes in, and he's talking to me for a little bit, and he does my blood pressure. And he said, well, it's 124 over 100 right now. And I'm like, well, I mean, that makes sense, right? Like, this is not an easy situation. And then the doc comes in. He goes, you know, the first thing was that morning, I'd had a little bit of chest pain. I took some aspirin. It went away, so I didn't think anything of it, right? You have something happen. You take some aspirin, and it's like, oh, okay. It goes away. Not a problem. Okay. He said, okay, you had that this morning. We drew your labs, and he looks at it. He goes, 3.5. Sorry about that. 3.5 hours ago, we had the generator go down. They also brought in the mobile X-ray to do a chest X-ray of me too, before the doc came in.
Woo!
And he said, okay, so we don't have to redraw the labs to do this, because there's now a heart enzyme lab they can do. And if you had a heart attack, then the test comes back at like 1,000. He said yours came back at less than 6. And I looked at the doctor, and I held up my hand with all of my fingers and thumbs splayed out, and I went, that's this many or less. And he looked at me for a moment. Like he did not...
Please tell me you had at least six fingers up.
Do you have six? Do you have six fingers, Psyduck?
I know a man who is looking for you in relation to something about his father.
Oh, you had it in one hand. I was like,
I held up one hand.
Oh, you had it in one hand. I was like,
I held up one hand and I went, that's this many or less, because he said it was under 6. Incidentally, I regularly drink little enough that is considered medically none. Like 2. Okay. He said 2. He said, how often do you drink? I said, not a lot. Just 2-3 beers a week. And he goes, so a 6-pack? I said, no, literally 2 or 3 beers a week. Like 3 evenings a week, I might have a beer. And he goes, oh, that's little enough. It doesn't even count. And so,
wow. Jeez.
And look, man, I didn't start drinking until I was 39 because I didn't think I could.
Fair.
But we go through and we did, and I was telling, I said that, and my wife starts laughing, and so the doctor relaxes because I'm sure what was running through his head is,
He's a closet alcoholic.
Well, no. Whenever I said I held up the hand and I went, that's this many or less, about the enzyme score. My wife starts laughing, and I think he relaxed because he was like, "Oh, I'm not dealing with an idiot. Okay, I'm dealing with a goofball, but not an idiot." And
didn't believe in PPE and a lot of stuff with saws. Jesus Christ.
And then
I told Asclepius, I told the doctor I smoke 4 or 5 cigars a year, and he says that doesn't qualify as smoking.
Yeah. And so here's what the doctor tells me. He goes, your blood pressure's better than mine. Your enzyme level's not high enough that it was anything. Also, your chest x-ray is fine. You either have acid reflux or you have muscle pain that's in a really
unfortunate
location. And
likely both in your case.
And they gave me a cardiac referral. By the time the doctor came in, they're like, yeah, we're just sending you home now.
They gave you a cardiac referral on top of it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it is always a valid to always want to investigate.
Yeah,
okay.
But the fact
in your case with your health history, muscle injury to the area, slipped rib, yeah. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't blow my mind.
With I had a moment there, Psyduck, because I thought you were saying, are you calling me fat?
No, I'm not calling you fat. I'm calling because you used to be a wrestler for the injury, and for the heartburn. not calling you fat.
I don't think it was
But you-
heartburn. When I have had like reflux heartburn
Yeah.
before, and I could
You've
taste
talked about
it in
it
the back
before,
of my
yeah.
throat. So
Yeah. Heartburn's an interesting thing because it is a great mimicker of things, but I'm really happy to hear that you had the right frame of mind to go to the hospital just to make sure everything is okay.
yeah. So
Don't mess around with chest pain.
Yeah,
Anyway,
there you
sorry.
go. That was my story about going to the hospital because my chest muscle hurt.
Yeah.
All right, Zale,
never
you're
call you fat.
Zan, you're pale, man. Are you okay?
I do feel rough, to be honest. Churning out suicidal time cleansing yourself never feels great, but this is different.
Did something bite you? You got a mark on your neck.
Does it look like the one on your arm? ...
Huh. Should we abort?
Not an option. Our ride already left.
Well, Banks is a doctor. Breaking her out of this dive should earn us a checkup, right?
Oh, good point.
You want to hang back? I can probably figure something out by myself here.
No, I'm good to fight. Thanks, though.
All right, good, because I was totally bluffing. There could be a tank in there for all I know.
Think human-shaped, but you're not far off.
Oh, look
Jesus
look
Christ!
at that guy. That's a big feller. That is Heavy Gunner Viet Zen. All right.
Yet Zen. Look at that guy right there, right by the open electrical outlet.
I know. Let's see. If I blow that up, that won't do anything. So I'm going to run over here, grab some intel. If I shoot him... How much damage do I do? I only do 1 damage. And he'll resist the damage, and he won't get knocked back.
What about the gas blocks or the liquid nitrogen?
Lays down so much fire that you shit.
Yeah.
Lays down so much fire that you take a little damage even in cover. Heavy enough to resist 1 knockback. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a chonk.
He's that dude's a
Cookie!
feller.
How you doing, Cookie?
Hey,
Hi, Cookie.
Grab intel. Oh, I'm in the wrong place to breach the door. Alright.
Oh,
here's
does
the
it
action.
breach the
You have
other
to
way?
You have to be next to it to breach it. You don't stand directly in front of it.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, so we're gonna fix that. I can grab the intel later.
SWAT wizards!
Breach here. Now I grab intel. Now, hey dude, how you doing?
Zap.
Dukin! There we go.
Here I am just sitting, sleeving magic cards.
Alright, that ends that turn. Oh, look at that. He's pissed.
He dropped a grenade.
He did drop a grenade, but I can come up here and hack the turret. That poor sucker. Zan's gonna run in here,
Hey, what's up, Cookie?
and we're gonna throw that guy out there.
Psyduck is in here, too.
Yep.
Hello!
I crocheted a hat for my son for Crimbus, and I'm making a scarf to go with it. Nice!
Very nice.
I am very, very, very close to actually finishing my Doctor Who scarf.
Excellent.
Ah, very
Which,
good.
after 15 years of knitting it, Jesus Christ, is quite the accomplishment.
That's not a little bit.
No, it's a lot of it. We must stitch and bitch this week if you can. I can do tomorrow or Friday.
I don't want to do this.
I do believe Jen's about to get exploded.
Well, she hasn't moved yet.
You might want to think about that.
Yeah. I'm
How
trying to
long is
decide
the
where.
scarf? It's about 9-10 feet right now, Zyme. I gotta add about another 1.5 feet to it. And then I have to block it out, and it's going to be about 17 feet long. God, he loves dropping those grenades.
He does.
I think you gotta seal those doors there, bud.
Oh yeah, there.
Yeah, that'll happen.
It's the Doctor Who scarf, after all, Zyme.
The very classic, one of the original Doctors with the awesome color palette.
I didn't do jack or squat.
You didn't do diddly nor shit.
Nope. Can I do that? I can. Well, that's not what I wanted.
Oh.
I can wait to undo that laptop.
Yes, Blargle, it is the 4th Doctor scarf.
And we're gonna have... Okay, alright, so Zan's supportive fire is good. And I don't need to use false prophet right now.
Did he just explode his own ass?
No, he had thrown a grenade over here. And we moved
I
away
think he
from
was
it.
in the I think he was in the blast zone, though.
He didn't take any damage from it, so...
Yeah, he does have that one resist.
Oh, we're doing...
How did he shoot that? Oh, excuse me, I'm fucking tired. Through a wall.
It's a good question. I don't have a good answer.
Magic. That's why.
Magic.
Yeah, magic.
Magic.
That's a good
Space
answer.
magic.
Can you zap him from here? No. because
Space
that
wizard
passes-
magic.
That passes through that. We're gonna knock this guy out.
It's awesome. Large yet? Rage quit. Rage quit. Rage quit.
I think you need to kite him into the turret.
I think we do. So we're gonna run Zan this way. And then
Shut
I'm gonna
the
run...
door! Were you raised
That
in a
door
barn?
is shut. This is the door we have to get through.
Ah.
So if I come over here and we go back to Zan and
It's the
I
exit.
set up the predictive bolt.
Covering fire!
Suppressing
Oh,
fire.
for God's sake, you jerk.
He protect, he attack, he scream at own ass. Oh, that makes always think about possums.
He screamed at own ass. He did.
Take cover. Well,
Oh!
he got some damage.
Tactical
Excuse
brain
you,
damage.
sir. How dare?
Catch. If Jen go here, can Jen... No.
I think she has a shot.
No, she doesn't. The corner's blocking it.
Fuck the corner.
Yeah, I know. Yep, the corner's blocking it.
Thump.
Okay. You go here, predict a bolt this way. If he runs down that direction, we got it. And I can't run Jen up there because if I do, she's gonna get hammered. So we're just gonna see what he does.
And not in the fun college way.
That's...
What?
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, he's right by the electromicity.
He
Can you knock him
is.
into the electromicity?
Oh, he resists pushback.
Oh, shit. Fuck him then.
Alright, so we are gonna have Jen run over here.
Too
What's
bad you can't put like
So
water on the
he's
ground
gotta-
to
So
conduct
he'll
to
have
him.
to he'll have to run over here to shoot. He'll have to run in front of that shooter. There has to have been a more efficient way to do this, but I don't know what it is.
I wonder if eventually you'll develop abilities to fight against Chad Thundercleese over here.
You do.
Chad Thundercleese.
Thundercleese. I was going to say something else, but we're a family show.
We are?
No, not at all.
I mean, if your family is incredibly dysfunctional and regularly ruins Thanksgiving dinner.
It sounds about right.
Oh, it's like I'm home.
Thick, McStrong, huge. Buff, drink lots. Bob Johnson.
Sorry.
Can't see that.
Oh, man. Here's
what
one
does
for you,
Jen's
Psydoc.
grenade do?
Yeah.
It's got one knockback on it.
And Thicklacles can't be kicked back.
But I can do this.
Chad on Thundercleese.
Hey, what's up, Aiden?
Thank you so much for including in the glories of your life and the recent success.
Indeed.
I hope everyone is doing well.
Yes, Aiden. Do you wish to join us for a second and give us a pup date? Give pup date. You can push him back. Okay.
Really?
You need to push him back into the electricity.
Here's the thing. Jen's push does 2 knockback but no damage.
You need to put him in the electricity.
I know.
My bad.
Oh, apparently that
The
blue canister
does 3
explodes.
knockback. So if I could draw him over to that, that would also help.
Thank you, Seventh. And everybody that probably said it. I don't really... It's too good.
Let's see if we can draw him around.
We have a guest.
Hello.
Hi, Aiden.
Pup date!
Finally.
Update.
God almighty. Jerk.
So, you could have started pushing him through doors into predictive bolts.
Pup
Or
date!
we could just put him in electricity.
You could. All right.
So yes, pup date.
To
The people demand a
satisfy-
pup date.
To satisfy the need for pup date. I'm only going to be here briefly because I'm actually on the late night puppy watch, and I'm using the Discord stream from Lady Red to keep an eye on them without having to be in the enclosure.
No.
But
You might also want to describe what pup date means. Because not everybody knows.
well, pup date is fairly straightforward. It is an update on puppies, of which there are now 3.
And they are 5 days old?
No. Today was day 3.
Ooh. They are brand new puppies. They still have that new puppy smell.
They do. They do. And despite that, they are extremely adventurous little buggers that love to romp around and do things. They can't even walk yet, so instead they wiggle their way around their little pen. And you would be amazed how fast a newborn puppy that can only wiggle can go.
I believe it.
Babies are surprisingly quick if you don't observe them.
Yes!
Oh, one of them twitched in its sleep.
Yup.
I'm trying to think. That looks like one of the girls. I think that's Freya.
They are puppies.
Yeah,
Cute little puppies.
very.
Alright.
Oh, they are extremely adorable.
Just for lore purposes, we're establishing the fact that these 2 have been poisoned.
Oh no!
Oh,
What did they do?
They got poisoned.
They're trying to spring a doctor. It'll be all right.
Oh no.
Hi!
But yeah, so to give a good idea of the pup date, yeah, they're 3 days old. Their mama, Saris, has been a absolute star in that she has been very attentive to them, keeping them clean and warm and safe, and yelling at her boyfriend whenever he gets too close to the enclosure, because how dare he?
How is he? Has he been introduced to the puppies?
No, and that won't happen for a little while because the mama is very protective. She's not going to let him anywhere close for at least a little while. So we have the himbo dad, who is currently asleep on the other side of the living room.
So he's college boyfriend, not caring that his girlfriend is pregnant, caring for the kids.
His biggest confusion during that whole time is the fact that for some reason she was no longer able to play with him like she used to be able, which made him very sad and confused.
He has no parental instincts.
No. But, I mean, that's pretty normal for dogs, is my understanding, is that it really is the mom that's going to have all of the parental instinct and awareness.
He is studly of body, huge. Cookie Mama has said he is studly of body, huge of heart, dumb of ass.
Oh yes, he is very much pure of heart, dumb of ass. Like, he is a...
Zyme said you don't know if the male is going to be hostile for a while after birth.
Fact.
Truth.
Steel Griffin, but yeah, that shit is hard. My old dog Molly was a good mom.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Rewind. I forgot to tell him to take cover.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Dumbass.
I've got rewind. It's fine.
How can he rewind if he's unconscious?
He can't. I can.
Instinctual.
Magic ain't gotta explain shit.
Oh, hey, look, more electrominicity. I think you've got to,
Oh, well,
I didn't
the goal
think
is gonna be...
So, the other thing to keep in mind about these three is that not only do they wiggle vigorously to places, they have recently taken to mountain climbing. Climbing Mount Mama Butt is probably their favorite pastime.
It's also their only pastime besides eating, shitting, and sleeping.
Just like babies.
Indeed. Though, in this case, I personally feel that they're much more adorable. I never thought I would describe poop as adorable, but, like, these things take very tiny poops because they're very tiny puppies, and I'm like, holy shit, I didn't realize this was going to be the case. Probably because I'm dumb and didn't think about it, but... overall, these little beans are prompting us to continuously...
Confession asks, are they still blind? Well, they're 3 days old, so...
Oh, yeah.
Well, not everybody knows how long it takes.
It usually takes about 2 weeks before they open their eyes, so we've got about a week and a half before that happens. And I can only pray that they do that when I am not at work, so that I can be there for it. Right now, they just wiggle around blindly, though they've gotten increasingly good at finding their way back to their mom, which is good, because they like to get buried in blankets to the point where we can't see where they are. And it makes trying to enter the enclosure very hazardous. If you're not looking exactly where your feet are going to go, you are taking a big... do not want to do.
So how doesn't Zan die? Scent. Uh-oh.
Just wait,
you got
you'll
exploded.
see.
You got shot.
Yeah, I know. Lots of stuff
Getting
happens.
shot hurts.
Just a bit.
Now, we don't want to keep you away from puppy duty there, Ian. But thank you so much for continuing to keep us included in your life, because puppies are cute.
Heck yes, they
Go
are.
take care of the puppies, Aiden. Also,
If I had,
take care of yourself.
If I had the webcam hooked up to my machine, I would offer puppy stream. But I do not. My desktop's on the opposite side of the enclosure, so... Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
Please, I know you hate me, I know you won't save me, but don't let Zan die. He's never crossed you, he's just trying to stop something terrible. Please don't.
Holy.
Yeah, Zan just died.
That just became...
Uh-oh.
Wow.
He used to be a surgeon. Oh, this is Psydoc. This is the surgeon. Psydoc has to do this.
I used to be a surgeon at the Freshwater Gym.
I think
Good. Until it started to shake. Need symptoms. Strybeck syndrome. Degenerative. Curable. Terminal. Couldn't lose the job though. Just couldn't just wait to die. So I hit it. And it worked. For a while. I was good enough to compensate. But when that kid came in, I honestly thought I was his best shot.
Smoking with nitrile gloves.
on. I was wrong. It was a bad cut before I saw the blood. I knew it couldn't be stopped. Bomb dropped out of my stomach. Over in seconds. My brain was on fire. Every atom of me was screaming for an undo button on my life. And a pop. Rip. Snap. It was undone.
The cut?
Not just the cut. The whole sternotomy.
Blank, blank.
His chest wasn't open anymore. My clamps were sheared off. He sat up. Never heard a room full of attendants scream before. Best we could tell, his body had come back about an hour. Anesthetic wasn't in his system, but a prep drug was. So, turns I can rewind people. Another month before I figured out they have to be dead first.
So if they're only unconscious...
I gotta shoot him first. You understand.
That was a really good bait and switch.
That is actually a really awesome idea.
This is why she shot the guy now.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't it an awesome
Hello,
bait and
That
switch?
is cool. Yeah.
You have now discovered the necromedic.
Yes.
The necromedic. If I had
She-
waited for you to die, send
She's
your
a
body back an
pharmacist.
hour,
Truly.
not have been enough. Yes, harvestist. I love it. Yeah.
She can heal
Toxin already been in there.
you. She could heal you, but she'll have to kill you first.
A necromancer is just a really late doctor. Next time I want a regular doctor.
I thought she was a regular doctor.
There's a skull on her belt.
Red flag, sure, but not a slam dunk for necromancer.
I'm not a necromancer.
You did just raise both of us from the dead. That was today.
Necromancers raise zombies. Do you feel like a zombie?
I do feel incredibly bad, yes.
Then
The
I
real
prescribe
treasure was
brandy.
the friends the necromancer made along the way. And then I prescribe a brandy.
3.
Next time. Dot dot dot. ...
When did you get back?
She was a surgeon. Cute story, but try a shorter version when you for your next set of zombies. Shot through the heart, and Psydocs to blame.
Yeah.
Get the
Entire
entire
team Bailey voice is a shot in the head, not in the plan, but yes.
I love how they're just sitting there eating shawarma in the background.
Yep. And the cat down there being like, hey.
Meow!
Hey.
Cat tax. Oh, he got a chicken.
That sounds like cats.
Got a
all right.
chicken. This game is a vibe, and I love it.
Yep. So that
Have
puts us at about 15 past the normal time slot, and
And the
As-
doc is dissecting the food with a scalpel.
I
So
think
I have
it
to
is
ask.
time for Hal's to if we're following the tradition on Sunday.
I'm gonna go take some Nyquil and go to bed. But first of all, there were like 85 of y'all watching this. Thank you for being here. We appreciate all of you joining us.
We had a stream. We had 20 gifted a stream.
Yeah.
We did have a stream. We had a raid. We had 20 gifted subs.
Yes, and then Valorant threw in on top of it. So Temple, thank you again. All of you, first of all, thank you for being here. This community would not be what it is without you. Second, take
Hal?
care of yourselves. Yes, I know. But
A quick update.
yeah,
Lupa has just decided she was fed up with getting cleaned by her mother. She has now wiggled her way around the peninsula of Mama Butt and is trying to find her way past the water dish. This
Oh.
girl is exploring.
she's gonna be a hassle when she gets older.
Oh, they all are. They
So-
all are.
So, all of you, thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you all take care of yourselves. If you're in the U.S. or Canada and you're in a bad mental space, call or text 988. That's the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. They will help you. You all take care of yourselves. We will see you next time. And I'm going to be
Just
frank
remember-
with you. Go ahead.
Just remember, people love you, man.
They do. And if I wasn't overtime, I'd play the Eddie Kingston thing. But remember, you are worth it. You are enough. And we will see you all next time.